Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus and Jupiter signs. Welcome to your reading for the year 2020. Welcome and thank you for being here today with me. So I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who has been with me in 2019, who has subscribed, who has commented, liked and shared my videos. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate everything that you do. And I also want to say if you're new, welcome to Astroblur. So what I have done here, I have for the whole year, right, and I have 4 different subjects. Well, no, it looks like a one big mess, but the first one we have here is the challenge for you in 2020. The second one is the luck, how you're going to be lucky in 2020. The third one is the biggest change you will experience in 2020. The last one is advice for you for the year 2020 from Tarot. So I also want to say that my microphone has broken, so I'm using a different one this time. I hope you will still able to hear me well. The sound should be better than without the microphone, but I'll show you. You see that kind of a little one. So what happened, I was doing a Russian version for Geminis, and then the water spilled over where the plug was, and yes, so the microphone, the mid video just stopped working, and I do not know. So hopefully I'm able to fix that one. But let's get down to your reading, dear Virgos. So the first one, we have the challenge for you. So what is the challenge? Okay, so I will say that your reading is fully talking about romance, relationships and love. So basically that's your year, pretty much. It looks like it's as the main thing that's popping up. So as a challenge will be in that department as well. So what do I see? We have a new start coming, 2 of Cups, right? So basically the challenge is to this having a new romance starting, if you're single, right? Or for some of you, actually, this can be something to do with the past person, right? If you've been waiting and wanting to reconcile, for some of you is that. For some is about starting dating again after maybe unsuccessful dating situations and wanting, to go back in the market, basically. Or this is something about renewing or trying again in love, basically. That's what it is. But because this is in a challenge position, then what is the problem? The problem is to either stabilize the situation, stabilize the romance, or you kind of are moving slowly, seeing that have the courage to move slowly or take things slowly, right? I see here also that maybe for some of you, you could be as a challenging part, that you could be waiting for things to go wrong. It's almost like, like the mindset is just stuck on this, that something will go wrong, and is almost like a self-fulfilled prophecy situation. So the challenge is also, so to stabilize, maybe for some of you is to reach this conclusion with a past person, for example. It could be, to have this new romantic cycle with somebody whom the opportunity didn't go well in the past, but also you kind of forget the actual truth that why things have or the challenge will be the truth that you will receive about why things did not work out. So it could be that you're going to receive information, let's say, about your past failed, like the romance things, and they can be like even as little as, let's say, for a week or something like that, and that truth that will come, it could be challenging to see how it's good for you, or it could be like it can create difficulties a little bit to understand what to do with it. But here is the thing, because of course I've seen the whole thing, right? I tell you what it is, right? Let's go to the lucky part. Your luck, okay? Your luck is that you will be going back into the romance world, right? We have the word reverse. It's not over for you. The universe says, no, Virgo, you still need to go back in there, okay? Now, here's the thing. You need to, your luck is going to be the adjustments that you will be required to make in how you approach the love situation, how you approach dating, how you approach going out there, how do you imagine love, what is your love and how you see it, okay? Because there is an absolute, I actually can see that there is a lot of clarity coming to you about why you've been having a bad luck in romance, if that's what's been the case. If something has not been working, we have Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Devil reversed and Seven of Swords reversed. So the good luck for you is actually revealing, which is can be challenging at the same time, right? Is revealing why things have not worked out for you. Okay, the good luck for you also will be if you will start doing this manifestation. You see, imagine the love you want, imagine how you want it to feel, imagine how, you know, it's just the whole thing of this love and emotion, and you see all of that. So if you will indulge yourself into that emotional part, it can bring you luck, and you will able to get back into the romance, right? And here you will able to go out in passion, this and that, and but you will need to create some adjustments. But I see you definitely moving forward and making action. Also, your luck will be, as I understand, is that if something is not emotionally making you quite happy, is to communicate it. Okay, if something is emotionally off balance or not quite right, is to communicate it. I also see here financial constraints and the Chariot reverse. So this is a dead end situation. So what this is speaking about is that if you find dead end, you know, with relationships, right? It can be related, again, something about communication, how you approach things, because like I said, something is going to be revealed to you and you will like, oh wow, this is why, okay, or like this is why it has not worked out for me in the past, something. And also for some of you, it can mean that if this is not meant for you, it will crash, right? It's like not everything will get off the ground, right? Also, what I'm getting here is that for some of you, maybe actual financial situation can cause a problem of moving forward in your dating life, or in achieving something. Look, when I'm saying dating and all of this, of course it can for some of you apply in your career, in your job, in your other parts of life. I will like continue saying as it is, but if you will recognize a different aspects for it, just please feel free to apply for that as well. Okay, so there is your luck will mainly, I'll probably repeat myself, get to the bottom of the situation, of the clarity of the bad luck. Your luck is to understand why bad luck has been following you in your dating life so far. Okay, that's the shorter version of this all. When we're coming down to the biggest change for you in 2020, so this is the same kind of a theme. We have Ace of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. So this is difficulties to overcome, maybe endings, betrayals, backstabbings, and this is not able to see why, right? So and you will able to start seeing why in 2020. We have never ending story. So maybe you, let's say, start chatting with somebody ghosts you, or communication stops, delayed communication, delayed plans, travel plans, all of that. If some of this never ending story, a failure, love situation, then here what is going to be changing is that what you need to release. Okay, so I am getting from here straight away at the very early stages of the Page of Cups, very early stages of dating. It is not, you need to release some form of control, because, or Queen of Pentacles, things have to be certain way, or commitment straight away at very early stages. Like, let's say first 3 months, this is not a commitment, it's just to get to know. It actually takes about 6 months 6 months to a year to really get to know somebody, and within 2 to 3 years we actually know if we really want to stay with the person long term or not. This was actually a statistic came out. So basically what it is saying here is that if you find it difficult to get something off the ground, or let's say relationships don't work out, there is a part that required from you to release, to try to stabilize your relation, your dating at the very early stages. Because I know your 5th house is Capricorn, so Capricorn is very much down to the business, is very reliable, is very great, but I feel like it is not working for romance. Like, it's not, and this is what you will get to see why you were not able to receive the results that you wanted. Also, I'm actually getting here, if any sort of a yeah, here we go. And also, if you attracting, you going after people who are, look at this, King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, so somebody who is very outgoing, very much very different from the stable part, right? They're all about fun, they're all about flashy kind of personality, like very big personality. Then you cannot able to achieve anything with this type of a person. This is why we all go down, because if you, let's say, would want to take things more seriously from a quite early stage, this type will not stick around, and this is why would the ghosting, for example, happen, right? So it's like that's what also can be the reason. So either you lighten up or you look for, because you want to have King of Pentacles, right? You want to have the stable connection that is reliable, that is, like, this is you able to manifest this person into your life in 2020, because Neptune in your 7th house is going to make a wonderful aspects in your 5th house in Capricorn, Jupiter and all the other planets. So you able to get your dreams in 2020 when it comes down to your dating life and relationships. But first, of course, the truth and clarity comes in about what type of people either you have been going for, and if that's not the problem, then maybe how the approach is, because adjustments are required how you approach things, right? That's the luck. And here you see the co-create with the Queen of Wands. The good luck is that if you are more like, if you match the energy with the type, the person on how you dating, you're able to develop it into the stable relationship, right? Like, it's not gonna start with the King of Pentacles. It's not going to start with stability, right? It will be the Wands will be first, because Wands is passion, is desire, but this is also fun, and this is also about action, what we do, and this is not about stabilizing. This is just about getting to know each other on a dating level, right? So I'm sensing that this communication, this harsh cutting off people, also it's time for nap, right? And if there is any sort of things that well, I'm getting like if any sort of a criticism comes along, right, that also I feel like is not good to communicate those things like very early stages, to to chuck those things around. I feel like that could be this one of the reasons for never-ending story of cancelled plans, or like something that is not going well. So it does not mean that you have to chuck integrity away, no, not at all, but I just sense that you can't get to the King of Pentacles straight away. And this is why what you need to release is a Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. A release, very stable, reliable energy, the wife energy at the very beginning, right? Because we still get to know the person. So the wife and husband material comes, it forms, it's like a great wine. It needs time to mature to that, and that's what I'm getting here. The biggest changes will be how you will get to understand how to balance those parts in yourself, and you will get to understand how to get to that relationship or that person. How do you want to get it, basically, right? So you will go back in your dating life, and it will be with, it's almost like you're going to be starting getting some epiphany moments, some clarity, understanding what has not been working. And it can be a little bit challenging when you receive that information, or you get to understand it, the truth, right? Which will lead you towards victory, but it can be unsettling when it comes in. But then again, it will open up the doors for you to go back into the dating scene and get to see why things have been going into the dead end, why they have not been progressing, and also the adjustments that you will create will lead you towards to receive this this love and this commitment or this relationship into your life that you want, but by just making those little tweak peaks along the way. Okay, what you see here as well as an advice, what we have. So luck is on your side. Show the world the real you. Okay, so thinker, this is once again thinking about why the Five of Pentacles, why things have not been going well, why if you know, why you leave somebody, why somebody leaves you, why just things go into this not fruitful place. Because here the theme is, you see the Empress reverse and Six of Swords, so trying to move away from this energy that is not growing. So it's like this fruitless tree, right? So this is what the advice is for you, to try to figure out why the fruits have not been you've not been able to get the results, right? Because that's what it is. It's something you get to learn, you get to find out something. And also go the distance with the Three of Cups reverse. If you need to take time off, and you will have when the dating does, you know, it's not gonna be going complete, you know, in a flat line, like that's it. It will go ups and downs. If there will be moments when you would take a break from dating, that's fine, because you'll be going through your past situations. We have Six of Cups reverse, so maybe there is some kind of a past memories that have been holding you back and allowing you to make those you know, trying to stabilize situation for very early age with others because of your past experience. But that's not going to work if you want to attract the new love into your life. So show the world the real you, I think, is understanding that you have a vulnerable side and you can work with it, and just not putting, I guess, pressure on other people and on yourself about you know, what somebody else done in your past. Okay, the new people are not the past people. Okay, and just trusting the situation. And also the fourth chakra, see, this is your love, this is how you love yourself, you love others, and just your love in general. And this is about looking into the future, knowing that you can be balanced and you can create this wonderful fruitful tree, right, of love. And you can get it, but first we need to figure out why it doesn't work, what are the mistakes, or what are the parts that we do ourselves as well to contribute that something does not work, right? So in general, what I just want to say is that for you Virgos, 2020 is, this is the very last year where Jupiter, now Saturn, will be there. So you will get not just only clarity and truth and a great opportunity to manifest a great love into your life, but this is about as well doing it not the old ways, because the whole point of this Pluto and Saturn transit in your fifth house is to destroy the old dating ways, or through the pain that you experienced in the past, to understand that you can't carry the past pain with you into the new dating experiences. And so releasing of that stuff, and going into a different way, and finding how to I guess to be now in your dating life. And I feel like you are going to find it when this is going to be resolved, right? But like I said, you have the love, so imagine, and actually love is going to come to you, dear Virgos, because this is the luck is that you're gonna have the love. But luck is also, but everything is here also how you manage it, what you need to adjust, how you need to adjust yourself, and being truthful with yourself, and how you can, which is going to be the challenging part, is to take it slowly, step by step, and not straight away jump into this very, you know, commitment type or control type, but step by step, which is going to be challenging. But love is going to come to you, dear Virgos. Okay, so, and this is going to be like an amazing thing for the rest of your life. Okay, so what will happen throughout this whole year is that those changes that will be implemented, they will change your dating life for the rest of your life for better. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing. So dear Virgos, this is what I have for you for the year 2020. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and once again I want to thank everybody who has been with me throughout 2019. You know, if you're new, thank you so much for coming and joining. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Press the little bell button next to it. It will notify you next time I will upload a video. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best and happy new year. Bye bye.